lads and lasses, welcome to the underground lair of Stringman guitars. May the luck of the Irish be with ye. And to celebrate the Day of the Irish, we have ourselves a Les Paul shaped object that is green. Yes indeed, lads and lasses. We have a FireFly Elite. I gotta say, isn't a bad guitar. It's got a little fret sprout. Preemptively, before I started the video, I had to put about a whole turn into the truss rod to get the thing down to 12 thousandths at the 7th fret, holding up the body joint and capo at the first. Because we're going to F sharp, C sharp, F sharp, B, D sharp or E flat, G sharp tuning. So after making that vast adjustment and then bringing the bridge up, he had the bridge buried. And this is a little better bridge than I've seen on FireFlies before. It doesn't have that goofy wire spring like Epiphones have, where if you need to flip over the saddle you can, as far as intonation, but we're not even that far yet. We are going from a 57 or a 56 to a 68, and I've got a question as to whether or not that'll go through there or not, but we're going to try. We have our Les Paul shaped object from FireFly set up with new strings. This is a set of 14 to 68ths. We were going to try to put the Wilkinson tuning machines on, but the 68 would not go through the hole, so we're keeping the stock pickups. And we need to let the neck set overnight. I do have what I want. I've got 5/64ths and right on the line at 4/64ths and no string buzz. I dunked the pickups down so I could do intonation, but I'm going to do that tomorrow after work because it just needs to acclimate to the heavier gauge, and I know that I'm going to have to bring this nut down some. I re-glued it, and I also took a little bit off the bottom. It wasn't level. Now it's level and it's sitting pretty, and I think I'll have to slot out just about, maybe not even that much, it might be just the strings are so thick that they're sitting on top of the groove and they're not the groove's not wide enough, so I might just widen them out and everything will fall into place, because it was really close with the old strings. So, but that's for tomorrow. The other thing I noticed, they did a very Gibson thing on this, although this is nowhere near Gibson. This binding is not green. The binding here is not green. It actually is white, and it was sprayed over with a semi-clear green. The other cool thing about this is it has a very cool stinger on the back. I'm not holding that right. There you go. A nice stinger on the back here, and it's got the bat. I guess the bat has some significance to the Elite version of this. So yeah, it's a good looking guitar, nice flame top. I'm sure it's just a laminate, but it really doesn't matter. And I like their attention to detail down the edge of the fingerboard where they let the white peek out. Now we also had some really sharp fret ends. We took care of those, polished the frets, oiled the fingerboard. So yeah, it's going to go night-night, and we will visit again tomorrow. Hey everybody, welcome back to the underground lair. It is tomorrow after work. So our FireFly Elite, it has settled in. I had to release the truss rod just a little bit. I brought it up to pitch at the 12th fret. We have 5/64 and 4/64. But I'm noticing that the strings, if you recall, whenever we had the old strings on here at the 1st fret, we measured and it was acceptable. Now it's not, and I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh, these strings are not even sitting in the holes. But we went from 56 on the top here to 68. So I'm going to need to open those up, not really change the depth, but need to open those slots up. We need 68. Let's see what we have. I got a 75. Yeah, 75. And we're not going to take away, I could see there's graphite at the very bottom. So we're not going to take away that graphite. We're just going to open it up until we get down to that point. And we want 21,000. And we've got, I'd say that's close enough. Alright, so we just have to go down with the rest of the strings and do the same thing so that they're fitting in the slot. Okay, boys and girls, we got our nut height correct. We have our relief correct. String height, 5/64, 4/64. And let's see here, do we have any buzz? Okay, no fret buzz. We have our fret ends taken care of. We have to do intonation. Okay, we're a little sharp, so we have to move the saddle that way. Okay, we got it. C sharp. That could go back towards the tailpiece just a little bit, not very much. C is good. Yeah, sharp is good. Alright, I'd play you something, but I don't know how to play anything in F sharp, drop F sharp. So, last thing we're going to do is just make sure that the guitar, no, second to last thing, make sure the guitar makes noise. And the good kind of noise, not no noise in the electronics, no noise in the jack. I'm going to slap the truss rod cover back on there, clean it up, and tell Buddy to come and get it. Alright, thank you for joining us down in the underground lair for another exciting adventure into guitar maintenance. Please like and subscribe. If you or any of your friends need your axe sharpened, I'm as close as Facebook. Just hit us up on Facebook, instant message. Thank you guys for watching. Take care of the old folks. Love your neighbor like you love yourself. Peace. Have a great night.